Hey there, friends and family. This is form follows function. Form follows function. I first learned about that notion with relation to construction and design. Basically, style should come after functionality. A kitchen might be beautiful, but if the oven, sink, and refrigerator are far away from each other, it might not be that functional. I once lived in a house where the entry door from the garage, a closet door, and the door to the basement all opened into each other. If one door was open, it could block another door. Occasionally, two doorknobs would even get hooked on each other. The three doors didn't look like a problem until people started using them. Through many construction and remodeling projects, I've learned the importance of putting practical usage first. It's good to consider aesthetics. We like beautiful things. It's fun to display personal style, but appearances must come second. A Porsche body over a Yugo drivetrain isn't much of a sports car. Sports cars generally have sleek appearances, but it's the power and handling that makes them sports cars. Remembering to let form follow function is good practice when designing a house or a car or a toaster. It's an important principle when designing anything, including our lives. I'm a high school strength conditioning coach with a background in sports science. Occasionally, someone will ask me if I have a good workout plan he or she could use. I generally provide some basic information for setting up an individual fitness regimen because a good workout plan is dependent upon the person utilizing it. I primarily train high school athletes. Our goals are geared toward year-round athletic performance. If I was training bodybuilders, my program would change. If a middle-aged adult wants to start working out, I'm not going to have that person dive into the same things my high school athletes are doing. Some principles will stay the same, but a training protocol is only effective if it is helping to elicit the desired results. One person might be trying to bulk up, while another wants to slim down. Athletes train for peak performance in their chosen endeavors. Many other people train for general health and wellness. It's the goals that determine the program, not the other way around. And that's the key to everything we want in life. Establishing purpose should be at the center of everything we do. Our careers, our relationships, where we live, and how we live should all be products of our deepest beliefs and ambitions. Too often, we put the program before the purpose. We put form in front of function because that's what we see. We accept what we know. We bend our existence to fit the hard casts before us instead of shaping our lives around what we know to be right and true for us. If you love to travel, if you need to create, if you want to raise a family, that's all wonderful. Whatever you want to do is great, but you have to decide. Identify your needs, be clear in your purpose, and build the life you want. Don't worry about what other people might think or say about your endeavors. Pay no mind to the critics and the doubters. Your life need not look like anyone else's, because form should always follow function. That's the end of that piece, and that is something that I think a lot about when I am training athletes, because I think building an athlete is very much like that concept of construction. Is the form has to follow the function. What the athlete looks like, what training regimens we utilize, that all depends on what we're trying to do. What the fitness goals are, the athletic goals are, what the sport is, all those sorts of things. And I see that a lot in everything in life. When it is a fitness thing, I do have people get a hold of me and like, do you have a workout that I could do? Well, there's not a one-size-fits-all workout plan. Sure, doing something is better than doing nothing, but it really comes down to, what are your goals? What do you want to get out of this? Why are you trying to work out now? And it's important to be very clear about those things. Is it for aesthetics? Is it because we want to live longer? Is it because we feel better? It's for our mental health. Those are all important questions to answer. And I really think it is the same with designing anything in our lives. There's so much information out there, whether it be a workout program or a way to accomplish a goal, a way to save money, whatever it is. We start looking for programs. And it's good to investigate, and it's good to learn about things, but we want to just find that thing. We want to find that, if it is, say, a workout routine or a diet, we just want to be able to take it and implement it and use it. And sometimes we'll get some positive effects, but it may not be the perfect fit for us because we're starting with the program and we're working backwards from there. We're starting with the form instead of the function. And we have to start with what we really want. If we're designing anything in our lives, we have to ask ourselves, what do I really care about? What do I really need? What am I really pursuing? What's my purpose? And then we can start finding the right things. We can start finding the right programs and protocols. And then our lives will start to look as they should, because the form is following the function. And we're hopefully not getting caught up in what it looks like or how other people perceive it. We're establishing what it needs to be. So consider that this week and let your form follow your function. Much love.